Yes, I got it from him.
Oh, you got it from him.
I was thinking about it when I pulled up. Like,
okay, did you ever look at it?
Yep.
Okay, what's
so,
in there?
Okay, so it's a border in there, but the border is like a vertical border.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
So maybe he could like, yeah, that's cool. So we got two of the. I think it was like two of those.
Vertical, like,
Yeah,
that's for a story, like, or
it could be for a story, but I don't know if it's for a post. But I don't know, girl.
you know my nerves.
Free
I already had
game.
downloaded it, but hold on.
That's what he needs.
Still.
Mr.
No, I'm finna go live on the last time for No Sellers, and next week we start on Digital Soapbox. I'm gonna send it over there to you right now so you can check it out.
Oh.
Look at the titles.
Okay.
God.
Yep. All right.
Charlie Phillip. I love it.
It's for the bottom right.
Got it. Forward that to me.
Tell me when you're ready, because I got to put the chips down. Jesus.
It's already recording. People already looking at you eating them chips.
They are?
Yeah.
Tear them chips up.
Sure.
I'm over here like, what?
Just destroying them motherfuckers.
I'm
Savagely.
hungry.
Abusing ladies.
I'm sorry. I didn't eat today.
No,
I
that
just
was
worked
smoking
all
that good
day.
weed.
Well, that was my first time smoking, so yeah, you know how
Yeah,
that
they
first high be.
I have
You be
no
like,
idea, but I could.
and only
imagine.
smoked a little bit.
I ain't really been smoking, so when I do, I really be
That's
getting
what I'm
fucked up. That's why I
saying.
ain't smoke right now. 'Cause
That's
I'm
what
like,
happened.
I don't want to be looking at you like, what you say?
That's why I was like,
Like how you just did me right now when I asked you a question. I didn't want to be like that. Wait till I get home.
oh man. I don't even eat barbecue chips. These are really good. No,
They're
here
not
goes
really
this
that
one.
good, dog. You know they're not really that good.
Okay.
Right now they are.
No, you just high. I told y'all when people be high, they just
Yeah,
eat
I told
slow.
you.
It's just really good.
It'd be like, ooh, like all the seasoning and
I
stuff. be
really
like,
wish it
taste
was
every
the chili
morsel.
cheese
All that.
Fritos, but I ate
you
all
taste
of them.
every morsel flavor.
Mm-hmm.
conversation
nothing like
about
smoking.
Kellies and Aaliyahs. What?
And having a really good
That's
meal.
what we're talking about.
That's the topic.
Wow.
Kellies and Aaliyahs.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, I was looking at some shit I wanted to get into.
Oh, did he
it.
send it to me? Okay.
Y'all ready?
Grand Natty. Yep.
Why is it not? Oh, pasting.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Everybody got their phone down?
Yep, I just posted. It's going through, and I think it went.
All right, I'm finna go on and get this thing started.
Get that burn. Put the paraphernalia on the table.
Let me press record on the recorder. Okay. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Y'all on phone? Phones down?
Yes, sir.
No. Boom.
Boom.
There it
On a
is.
Friday.
On a Friday.
So look, I know this shit is crazy. I know y'all looked at the title. Y'all was like, Glasses is tripping.
Yep.
I didn't even get to look at it because he was so. You put your phone down. Put your phone down.
Yes, because
Ready?
it's like people
Ready?
be complaining when you on your phone and you know what I'm saying, and you be doing a podcast. Even though like this ain't no YouTube show, we not paying
Right,
attention
right.
to people watching, but they
Gotcha.
want you to be engaged in the conversation
Got you.
if they're gonna listen. So they aired the final epilogue to the R. Kelly shit.
Oh, I missed
Still
it.
going? We
When
still
did that
doing
come
this?
out?
It just came out last week.
How
Oh,
many
how
episodes?
did I miss it?
Well, it was. I don't know how many episodes. It might have been 4 or 5, but
Okay.
this one is a 2 or 3 part.
Okay.
Shit.
So I went through it again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because sometimes I be thinking like maybe as a man, sometimes I'm like, am I just cool with R. Kelly, or am I okay with this because I'm a man? We may have different preference when it comes to women, you know what I'm saying, but am I just okay with this as a man? Why is this show rubbing me the incorrect way?
Okay.
So I went and made some notes. I had a notepad, write notes down. Set, like notes.
Right.
Okay.
To make sure.
And
Okay.
I put them in my phone. I was like, so I was looking at all the girls who were on the show.
I think you talked about it last time, like you were talking about their ages. So now you went
Briefly.
more like
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, now we got
Okay.
time to talk about it.
Okay.
Last week we was on some other shit. This
Okay.
time we on some shit.
Okay.
So, and the reason it was because the term predator is thrown around with R. Kelly,
Right.
right? Look up the word predator for
Yeah.
me, 6, please. Define that. And the whole premise of the show was R. Kelly is a predator to underage women. Is that
Right.
fair to say that that's the whole?
I mean, yeah, that's
Thesis of the
that's how they
case?
put it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
okay. So I noticed in the first 2 episodes they spent a lot of time talking about 2 people who couldn't be in the motherfucker.
You
Oh,
talking about Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, who's the other person?
And the girl the little 14, 15-year-old girl he pissed on.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
why not? Why? where's
Because
she
she's
at?
not fucking with it. She was all in for the action.
Oh, got you. Okay.
She was all with the
Gotcha.
bullshit. That's really the truth. And she has 0 regrets. At least publicly she says it. She hasn't. And so I went down all the girls' age. Roughly it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That pretty much the whole show was built off around 12 girls.
Okay.
So I was like, damn, let me really look into this. So, let me be fair. Let me be a just tyrant. You know what I mean? As a tyrant, I want to be just.
Okay.
So the main girl, right, who pretty much leaked that R. Kelly gave her herpes, her name is Faith Rogers. Faith Rogers, when R. Kelly met her, was 19.
Okay, so she was legal.
Okay.
Kitty Jones, right, that was the lady, I think, from Texas. She was on the radio. She was 33 when they met. Lizette, she was 17 when they met. Mind you, in the state of Illinois, the legal age of consent is 17.
Right.
Most states in America, the United States of America, every state is different. There are over 30 states in the United States of America. The legal age of sexual consent is 16.
Okay.
Nevada and Washington being some close ones to us.
Okay.
So wait, if he did this with he did it with a 17-year-old, but he wasn't in Illinois.
It just depends on the state, but I think he met her in Illinois,
Got you. Okay.
right? Jasmine was 19.
Okay.
Ariel was 17 when they met. Geronda was 16, but she was at his court case during school hours, and she was lying, said she was 19. Lisa was 18. Lanita was 24. Andrea was 20. That's his wife,
Right.
the dancer. Asante, when they met, was 35. Holly was 20. And Dom, the little stud-looking young lady, she was 17.
Okay, so what are you trying to say? So you're trying to say that
They were
Just-
of legal
Of-
age to
of
consent.
legal-
It's just weird that the whole premise and ambiance of this show was R. Kelly as a
What did
predator.
he get charged? What was his charges?
Nothing to do with. So the main charge that has something to do with underage sex is a child pornography law.
right.
And that's if a girl is 16 or under the age of 16, I think it is, and you record her having sex, it's called child pornography.
Okay.
But that's not the thick of his,
That
charges.
wasn't okay.
His charges that got him locked up was racketeering, trafficking.
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 But how
Yeah.
do they
How-
make that
yeah.
as trafficking?
I don't know, because he's not a pimp. R. Kelly was a different nigga. You couldn't even look at his bitches. They wouldn't even look up. Wasn't no money you could give them.
Wow. So that's
No
what I'm
money
saying.
you
So
could give
how
him.
do they come up with these charges?
Let me
then?
finish. You couldn't
Okay,
give
go
him
ahead.
money. So
Okay.
and then he got charged with the Mann Act. we talked about this. The Mann Act is what they charged Jack Johnson with. It was a racist law created by the Fed, the government, to stop black men from dating white women,
Oh yeah, that's right.
you
particularly Jack Johnson, because he was busting all the white hoes and taking them across state lines, doing unscrupulous things to them, getting the head and eating pussy and shit. And they was like, "Oh, that is immoral acts cross the state line." They charged cuz with that.
Damn.
Wow.
The same
okay.
things they was doing.
Right, but I'm just saying. But the whole ambiance of the show, the whole looming thing is he just like underage bitches.
Right.
So they're trying to say that he. What's the racketeering? What is that?
This is different. So what I genuinely believe happened, the federal government felt pressure when them sisters came together and made that show on Lifetime. And it rallied up all the women who didn't listen to what was going on.
Surviving R.
Neither
Kelly.
did Glasses. I just heard the show. I didn't listen. So when I finally listened, you know what I mean? I stopped acknowledging what it sounded like and exactly what I was listening to.
Right.
And I realized pretty much every girl was of legal age consent when he met them, except the two girls at the beginning 2 episodes, and neither one is on the damn show.
Right.
One he married.
And he didn't. Did he? They were trying to say that he was holding, or from what I saw in the movie, that he was holding the women there,
But that's not even true.
like
Like holding them hostage.
hostage.
Well,
You know what I'm
That's not
saying?
true
Families and
because
stuff was saying.
the families were saying that. The girls weren't saying that.
Mm-hmm.
The girls pretty much, when they got tired, they just packed up their bags and went home. Asante specifically said she just got tired of waiting how this nigga was treating her, and then she just got her packed her bags and left and went home.
Mm-hmm.
She said that in the documentary, in the TV series. It was weird. And I was like, okay, so what's a predator? Define predator for me, please.
Man.
My man 6.
All right, so
Oh, hold on. No ceilings. Glasses low in the house. Glasses Malone. Red, what's happening?
Hey,
Britt, what's up?
What's going on?
6, what's the deal, girl?
what it do? What it do?
My nigga 6 is my partner. I met him at the beginning when I first started making music.
oh nice.
You're a West Side nigga, I'm East Side nigga, but we have figured out somehow how to come together and make a prosperous Los Angeles relationship as a homie.
Nice.
Okay, that's what's
He's
up.
a pretty diligent father, really smart hustler. So run that 6. Give me the definition of predator.
All right, it's 3 of them. So the first one is an organism that primarily obtains food by killing and consuming other organisms.
Okay, like a lion.
Yeah.
Predator.
An animal that preys on other animals,
Okay.
or one who injures or exploits others for personal gain or profit.
So I think the conversation is exploitation.
Exploit. Yeah.
R. Kelly is exploiting these women for.
But what's his? Was
Yeah.
it personal gain or
It has
was
to
it
be-
money?
Yeah, for personal
Instead-
gain or
money
profit.
Or profit.
So
Well, there's no
exploitation.
personal gain in it.
Well,
Well,
that's what I was
maybe-
thinking.
maybe
Well, what's the
it's-
profit though?
Maybe it's the vagina.
The gain.
The
The-
vagina.
Personal
the
gain. This is a
exploitation.
person.
Maybe he exploiting them for
Right.
vagina. I don't quite know because it's R. Kelly,
But they were trying to make it seem like he was pimping then.
Right. That's what I'm.
which is weird because it's not true. R. Kelly,
Right.
you couldn't even look at the girls.
But I thought pimps, you can't look at their girls.
No.
No.
R. Kelly wasn't selling these girls.
I'm sure he
If
was.
you slept with
I mean, I
anybody-
don't know if he was. Yeah.
You,
I don't
you
think
sure
he was. I don't think he was selling the
R.
girls.
Kelly is not selling
I don't
shit.
think he was selling. I don't
Yeah.
think
R.
he was
Kelly
selling the
wanted all
girls.
his bitches to himself.
Right.
Mhm.
That's why he had them all up in the house.
In different
Shit.
rooms and shit.
Right?
Right.
My
Like, you
hoe.
in there.
Right.
You
These
take
are
that right
all,
there.
You down
these
the
all
hallway.
my
Right.
hoes.
Right.
None of these can belong to y'all. It's not like we could have had them on the weekend and then they went back. No, you're mines.
And nobody was locked up.
No,
Just
no.
there at their, like.
Yeah, they could have just left. But again, that's the concept of. They did a really good job of making sure they did not say that, but you felt that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? So I was thinking about it and I was like, why would a nigga like R. Kelly want young girls? Right? And I came up with 2 things. He's either insecure about his sexual package. Like niggas, when I was growing up, they wanted young girls. They used to say shit like, oh, she young and tight or something. And I'm like, so I would always think if you would look at young girls and you was older, you might have like a little Johnson.
Or they just nasty.
Why they, I was about to say they nasty. They want to groom them.
They just like.
That's not nothing to do with nasty or none of that. That don't make sense.
What do you mean?
Why?
about?
No, that's not nasty.
They're disgusting
Why are they disgusting?
because they're young girls. Like, why is a grown man thinking about looking at a young girl?
Why would he
Like,
look at you?
I'm grown.
What does that mean?
I'm
particularly?
talking. I think it's
What do you think changes from your vagina at 18 and now?
The miles on it.
Just a thought.
oh man, but
Because I love when y'all, like, you know, the emotional replies. Oh, he's disgusting. Well, technically, not really.
but why do you want someone that is much younger? We're talking about men that are like 45 that like are
20-year-old
50
women.
that are 60 that like
20-year-old women.
18-year-olds, 19-year-olds.
What's the word again?
What, the predator?
No. What's the word you just said? The separation between her at 18 and her at.
The miles.
Oh, the miles on it.
You feel the same way about cars?
It's either miles or
I was
even
literally about to say that.
Like when you
What?
buy a car, let's say your old man, he didn't get you the car that you got. What's about a 2019 20? He got you the 98 Audi truck.
Okay.
What, 137,000 miles?
Who want that? Where are we going?
Yeah. But that's not. But no.
That's the
If this
point.
person is specifically going for that only, though,
Brand new cars.
nah,
The
man.
newer cars.
He want the new car
Why? Something you
want
don't
the
think
new
something
car
maybe
smell.
something happened.
I don't want the car all these other dudes done drove.
You're a grown you're dying.
So
like,
what you
But
saying?
Why?
he has the means to go buy the new car.
So what you
So why
saying-
would I want the 10-year-old
So
car?
what are you saying? There's young girls that be getting their thing
And he
slip
probably
around
got rid
too.
of them too.
You don't know,
He
Yeah,
probably
he don't
got
know
rid
that.
of them too.
but I'm just saying it doesn't. You know, they might got miles too. There's some
It's-
little young rats running
for
around
sure
here.
you have miles.
What? Why I for
I'm
sure
not
have to have
dissing you.
miles? I mean, shit. I mean, I did have a baby and shit, but damn, G, what the fuck? You just gonna put me out there like that? I'm just
not
out here.
putting you out there.
Damn.
You are an adult.
Yeah, I am an adult. You right?
You have
I think that
club
some
in
of that is like
Hollywood.
learned behavior.
I don't think so. But that's the point I'm saying.
I
I'm
think-
trying to get y'all to actually see logic. It's gonna be hard because naturally y'all go against logic, and it's just about how you feel, and you're not being honest. What's wrong with the 1998 Audi?
It's old.
Oh, is that what?
It's old. I mean, what? I don't know.
So if you 50 and your old lady she's the 1980 model,
But
and then
there-
you could get the 2000 model.
What type of besides sex?
Excuse me?
There's
are you
nothing
going
else.
somewhere else?
What's the point?
Now, see, that's where I want to get to.
Okay.
Because Glasses need something besides sex,
Okay.
not R. Kelly.
Right. Well, didn't you say you can't like read and shit like that or something like that?
Yeah,
so
that's-
that's probably why he wants a younger.
Or he's because somebody 20, 18 years old can read.
And it doesn't even. They
No,
all
but I'm
weren't.
saying he don't have too much.
They
that he
all
can
weren't
really-
young though. I think that he just wants somebody to idolize him and do the shit that he wants them to do. Because what
Yeah.
the other girl was 33, and you have to,
Right.
you know.
I mean, it's
35.
And
It's
it was
R.
a-
Kelly though.
Come on, man. It was R. Kelly.
I wasn't about to be fucking drinking pee and
Oh, no,
shitting and
definitely-
doing.
To
I'm
celebrate
definitely
your
not
1
doing
year
that.
Fuck
anniversary.
I'm
that! I
definitely
am
not doing
never.
that.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That don't
He was
make
like,
no
if you
sense.
wanted to I saw on the last
Like,
one,
what?
they was like, to celebrate their 1 year anniversary,
Oh.
he shitted on the plate and was like,
Eat
dinner is served.
Shut the fuck up.
That's
No
some
lie.
bull. Are you
Nah,
serious?
That's some degrading
That's
ass
crazy.
shit.
But who is it degrading to?
Why would you want someone to eat your shit? And why would you tell someone to eat your shit?
Why is she eating her shit?
She loves R. Kelly.
Why?
Fuck that.
Ain't
Sorry,
that much
fucking
love in the
Kelly.
You
world.
ain't never known that.
That
Never
don't
not.
make no sense. That is sick. Something's off with her. Him.
Kevin
Definitely.
Gates said, if the
I knew
woman
that
is
was
fine
coming.
enough, he wants her to piss in his mouth.
He's talking about pissing during like squirting or something, or he
No,
just said pissing.
no.
Like
Like, go to shower.
he said, one of his
Kevin Gates
girls,
be-
somebody
what
peed in
is-
the cup and he drunk it.
Oh,
Sometimes
this.
Kevin,
You know
I
what?
think Kevin Gates just be saying shit sometimes.
I believe him.
You believe it?
Nasty nigga, man.
That is ridiculous.
Nah, man.
I'm just asking. Okay, so back to R. Kelly. Before I get into what weird is going through his mind to make him, how you kiss the person that ate shit, I don't even want to know. Even if they ate my shit, that's just crazy.
Right.
I don't even like kissing people after they suck my dick. It'd be just I suck my own dick. What's happening? But I find a way to do it.
You find a way to do it. Well, it's a little bit different because.
So for sure, I'm not shitting no plate and fucking with.
Listen, first.
It's different how.
Fuck that.
I mean, it is R. Kelly. He is the king of
I
R&B.
don't even deal with this conversation.
I would
right
never.
now.
I would just think, that's what I'm saying.
Never.
So at 18, would you have ate R. Kelly shit?
I would
No, and my
never.
daughter wouldn't eat nobody's shit.
At prime 18 Asia, prime 18 red.
No.
Or okay, who was the Michael Jackson?
No.
What?
I'm not eating Michael Jackson shit.
Jesus. He's like, do you want to go to heaven?
Shut up! Why do you do that? Why
I'm
do
just
you
trying to see
do
how far
that?
we gonna go.
I know.
We're not gonna go
Is it
that
salvation?
far.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
eat
not
shit
gonna-
for
Would you eat
Jesus,
shit for salvation?
but
They gonna do Jesus
R.
like that,
Kelly,
man.
I'm just
Michael
saying.
Jackson, they're not Jesus.
I'm just asking where. So my
But
point
some
is
people look at them
exactly they worship
along those
them.
lines.
Well, that's crazy.
It is, but
So is R. Kelly sick for asking, saying, if you, and this is really what they said that rhetoric was, if you want to show your loyalty to me, dinner is served.
That's like
yeah, he's sick for that.
what do you call it? Club, like initiations to shit. People do crazy shit
when
like
you
that
wanna
all
get
the
into
time.
Fraternity,
Sororities, things like that.
on
You
the
know.
ass and shit, bare ass, had you naked and shit.
So that,
So what I was thinking was,
I mean, was she didn't have a gun put to her head? There was
No,
any
it's
no
R. Kelly.
intimidation, no.
but I don't want to get to that. What I want to focus on is the mind state. So I thought about he's either insecure about his sexual package, because you think
Maybe
you gonna
something
get it-
happened to him.
Yeah, but he's not a pedophile. See, I know the word pedophile
Yeah.
is thrown around a lot, but pedophile means you're in some kind of sexual situation with a prepubescent child.
Right.
And you
A
prefer them.
prepubescent. That's really.
But
your
that's how
thing.
they're trying to. I
That's
mean,
how they try to make it.
that
It's
is
actually
how
called
they-
an epiphile.
that's how they're
when you're
made.
dealing with a teenager.
They're making it. I mean, because
Somebody had a
Aaliyah was
pyramid.
underage. They
But
said,
again-
and the other girl.
And speaking of R. Kelly's, Elvis' daughter died.
Right.
The wife who was 13 that he married and brought back overseas, that we just act like that didn't happen.
Wait, what?
He married Marie.
No, his not his daughter. Her mother
Lisa
was
Marie is his
underage.
daughter.
Yeah,
She was like a
that's
kid.
right. She
was
was
like
a kid.
13.
You're right.
Elvis.
Yeah,
Elvis,
like,
yeah.
nobody said that, but I'm just throwing it out there because we was talking about.
No, no.
Okay.
He married, but that's not. So moving on, right back to R. Kelly marrying an even older Aaliyah than Miss Presley was, Priscilla, when he married her. So I think either he has to have he's
Some
insecure about his
insecurities.
sexual package, so he wants something tight so he can feel like he is
Doing his
strong.
thing.
2, his intellect is super questionable, so he needs somebody he can feel smarter than. So, you know.
I think it's power.
I don't
Well,
think it
I
has.
don't know if it's power.
I think
because-
it's whoever. I think it's power.
power. He
Whoever
just wants
is
to-
going to
Sure,
do
whatever
whatever
yeah,
it
people want to
is.
feel superior. Whatever, you know, he's not the low. He can't just walk in a room and just.
Like him, he's saying he's like. You
I
know,
mean,
you
he is R.
loyal.
Kelly. He
You're
could,
loyal
but
to me. Prove it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
Oh,
He
then
wants
again.
you to be dedicated. He's the king.
right.
Like y'all favorite word of this new decade is loyalty. That's some king shit to do. Like kings were pieces of shit. They had concubines and shit. They like people like kings and queens. Well, what about the concubines? Because every story of kings that I remember had concubines.
Definitely.
That's true.
Right? Okay, so or he's insecure about getting old. So a lot of the older homies I know who used to bust young bitches, 22, 23, 19, 18, niggas come back to high school. They were fearful of getting older. So their claim to fame was like, oh yeah, you see these young bitches still like me, nigga, I still got it.
And that's because the women they age or the girls they age or older ain't fucking with them.
Or had miles.
Or this got miles. This is mileage. I get it. Like, I think my package is okay enough to where I'm not insecure about that. So I don't think it matters what the mileage is. I'm good with cars. I'll fix that shit up and make a classic out of it. You could have miles when I got you. We gonna go through that thing, break that thing down. Fresh bolts, fresh nuts. Repowder coat that, sandblast that thing,
Fresh
get that
nuts,
thing fresh.
literally.
Put that thing together,
God.
ratchet that thing back up. We gonna dry that thing like it's fresh new.
Wow.
Pull around the block again. I'm like, boy, he got that classic. So I could take some shit that was from 64. When I had that thing, everybody I pull out on the show with her, everybody gonna be like, look at that thing right there.
Ooh.
Right? So, but that's Glasses. Glasses is a enthusiast of this type of shit.
Got you.
I'm not worried about getting older.
Okay.
Zero fear of getting older. So I'm not looking to live vicariously through no little young goofy girl.
Right.
I'm okay with getting older. But I thought about that, and those are the three things that I thought about.
It could be learned behavior too. They could have seen their fathers, their grandfathers, the uncle, people. It's,
I mean, women are attractive. Let's be honest. 17, 18, women is attractive. 60, I guess there's some 60. I met a 60-year-old girl in Germany that was attractive. She was trying to give me some play, and I couldn't get past that she was under 18. It didn't matter what the law was. It was like, what? But you barely old enough to drive.
right.
How you gonna ride this dick? I couldn't do it. You couldn't legally ride this dick in California, girl. This is a different motorcycle right here. It's a real Harley, bitch. You just got your permit. That's how I see girls that's inexperienced, personally. This is right here is a different ride, bitch. You is playing.
Right.
Swinging around this motherfucker about to fall off and hurt yourself. Nah, baby, you got to go through some of them little, go on put you some mileage on that thing.
Oh my God.
I need that thing broke in.
You need that thing broke in.
See, some niggas like they cars 0 mile. I'm not mad at a nigga like his car 0. I had cars 0 miles, a few of them. I like them motherfuckers with, boy, we got to at least get to 30.
You gotta have a little bit of
30,000.
something on it.
You done drove this thing, you know what to do with it.
You ain't gotta
Barrels
teach
is
it too much.
greased.
Got you.
Feel me?
Gotcha.
Now it's broke in, this motherfucker ready for donuts.
I agree though. For a man, yeah.
But that's what I wanted to ask, and
know.
that's the point I was getting to, because I was getting to that point.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with the Aaliyahs of the world? And both of y'all were Aaliyah.
What?
Both of y'all was young, dating some old nigga.
I didn't date.
What did you think of
I
that?
was young,
But I
over
wasn't.
18,
You was-
dating older guys. Yeah, and
Probably even at 16, but that's not the
no,
point.
I didn't. Oh, wait.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
My
oh,
son's
wait.
father is older, but 4 years.
wait.
4 years.
Why
years
did you
older?
date that old nigga?
4 years.
not
That's not old.
That is not old.
4 years is not old. And I was with him from what, 15 to,
But why you didn't get a nigga that's your age?
because I liked him. I met him and I liked him, but I did date guys my age. Before him, my boyfriend was my age. I was crazy about him. Like that was, but then I met my son's father.
Like, what's the mentality between a young girl, like when y'all was young, dating older niggas?
So like for me, I like dating guys that were older because they had cars and they had money
that was
and
true.
we could go places, we can go to eat, we can leave
You could
out
use
of
him.
the city. So, like,
So you can
no,
exploit-
it wasn't
so you can
using,
exploit-
it was
so
just
you can-
like,
so you can exploit him.
but I wasn't like, oh, I'm not going to talk to guys my age. Like I said, I did talk to guys my age. The guys that
Like R.
I
Kelly
did talk
did.
to my age, though, I did find that they were like more mature. They weren't like their age. I don't know why. I mean, that's just what I was attracted to. And I think like for me, like growing up, I know like it was more, I'm not going to say it was acceptable, but we kind of like brushed it under the rug. Like guys would like grab you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll be out, like say you go to a club or say you're like at a function or whatever, or you at your homegirl's house and they uncle or whoever like might touch you or be like, hey girl, come here. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a little more passive, like, okay, no, like, but I wasn't like, why the fuck you touching me? Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I was just like a little more passive. And I know now, like what I've seen with this generation, the girls they're not like that. It's like, you're touching me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some shit today.
Yeah, they're not, don't touch me,
That don't like my picture. Don't get my DM unless I want you to.
All right. So
what's the inner, like, what is wrong with the Aaliyah in you that makes you look at an older man and be like, and this is
Aaliyah and me. I only dated one older guy when I was younger.
okay? What was you thinking? The fuck was you thinking?
I mean, I told you already. You asked me this before.
and
but,
the older guys,
remind
they
me.
persisted.
Yeah, the older guys were more, very much.
They weigh you down.
He didn't make you think of your dad and shit.
Hell no, he wasn't that old.
Right?
He was literally like probably like she said, like 3-4 years older or something like that. Wasn't that old?
When I got over 18, I dated guys.
like yeah, when I was out of
10
high
years.
school,
I
and
like
shit,
10 years and
I
older.
was,
Why?
Yeah. What do you mean why?
That
That's
Why
just-
would you
trying
be
to
dating
get.
some old nigga?
How old? What you mean old?
Let's say if you 18, a nigga 28. Why would you be looking at a
Oh
nigga
yeah,
that
but
old?
I probably wouldn't have talked. I don't know. I didn't get anyone that was like 28 when I was 18.
I
didn't.
was 19 and he
You
was.
had somebody in their 30s.
I think he was
talked
like
about that
30.
Really?
Dang.
Yeah.
What did you see in him?
Oh yeah, you did.
What did you see in him?
I,
Shit, laughing.
you know what? Like I liked him, but the issue, I didn't like him that much. I didn't stay with him, and it was just like he was so persistent and just kind of swept me off my like feet. Like, oh, you know, he lived in the marina, and it's like, oh, you're gonna go to my house, marina, and he, you know, at that time he wanted to buy me a G-Wagon, like, and I didn't take it. But this is where, you know, and so I chose to be with someone else, and he's like, you're gonna be broke for the rest of your life, because he, you know, had money or whatever. But it was just more of like he weighed me down, but at the same time it was like, okay, I can go hang out with him. I'm getting into the club. I'm not 21. I'm walking in the back door with him, and now I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool, like, you know. But I knew that it wasn't gonna be like long term. Like I could have married him. We could have been together, but that just wasn't me. Like, cause I knew I wasn't happy like being with him. It was just something to do, and I didn't want to like hurt his feelings. But then when I broke it off, he was tripping, tripping. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't.
Because I'm trying to think what would go through a girl's mind and make them date an old nigga.
I was high.
get
I
the
didn't
guy.
smoke, and
Like,
he had bomb weed. I didn't smoke, and I would smoke, and I would honestly
Why was
be
you
somewhere
smoking?
else. I don't know. That was the whole
Just
thing
being
where it's
bad.
like, why am I doing
Just
that?
being
I was
bad.
over 18. I was 19. I had a kid.
Just being bad.
So maybe I was like,
Being
no, I
bad.
wasn't 19. I wasn't 19. I was like 20 because Roland was, no, maybe I was 21. And
So
I
you
was
just
drinking
being-
wine at the time, and I would get buzzed off wine. And it was like, I was just having a good time.
Well, for me, I didn't really start dating the older guys until I got a little bit older, like in my 20s.
Yeah,
like
I was 21.
when I was in high school, I did have an older boyfriend. He was like I said, like 4 or 5 years older than me. But
Why?
other than that, he just was more mature. Like I didn't have anything in common with the guys that I went to school with. It wasn't. Fuck. Like I don't know. It just happened that way. We met and we hit it off. It's just what it was. But I had a boyfriend that was
I
high
did
school
too.
with me. He was just stupid. Fuck. Passing me letters and
My
shit.
little boyfriend, it was
you
in
go.
school with me. He was, I
You
liked
feel me?
him. He was
But he
popping. He
couldn't
was my
write
age.
that
Wrote
well.
me, he wrote me too many poems and
But
letters.
I feel bad
I
though
needed
because I
niggas
found
who
out
just
later
wanted-
he had
Yeah.
what's
He
that
was
shit?
autistic.
No, he was that's not funny.
It's not.
But-
You
but
laughed.
you
Why
said-
are you
Cancel
laughing?
y'all.
No, because you said no because
Oh
she
They
my
gonna
God.
cancel
no, because
y'all
she said,
and not me.
Listen,
No.
because she
How
gonna say
dare
that.
you.
No, what is it called when you
It wasn't even meant
Dyslexic.
like that. Okay, see.
he had dyslexia.
Dyslexic.
He had dyslexia.
He was
or
writing you all
whatever.
these nice
and he was
poems.
writing me shit. And I feel
Backwards.
no, I'm
She
telling you, I'm
couldn't
being
read it.
real shit. Like I felt really bad later when I found out. Because I
Why
used
he
to be like,
was
what
doing
the fuck
that.
is this?
So you know why? Because you were fucking young and immature.
I
and
wasn't young
fucking
and immature.
dumb.
I didn't know what the fuck that was. It just felt like this
Yeah.
motherfucker didn't take time to really go to school
You
in class.
ignorant.
So he was outside fucking passing letters when he should have been working on the alphabet. I don't know. I'm saying
Working on the alphabet, writing letters.
trying.
Right,
But what
these
I'm
these
saying was
nice
I didn't
letters.
know until later.
He write me these, sending me these candy grams.
Right.
I'm
Nigga, you ain't trying to put your
that
penis
was
in
my
my
boo
mouth,
too. He was
nigga,
so
yet.
sweet.
Aw.
But no, real shit. But
I know.
I think honestly it just comes with you just wanted something different. And like she said, I mean, older guys
I think I
come
was
with-
naive. I was naive. I was sheltered.
and they
I'm
can
not
take
saying I'm
advantage
sheltered,
of
but
that
I
shit
was
too. To be
sheltered. I
honest
was
with you, when you
naive.
younger,
How do
you don't
they
really
take
know.
advantage of it?
I'm not meaning like
I'm just because I keep somebody asked me did I think R. Kelly was taking advantage of these girls, and I was like, no.
he could have possibly.
And I was like, what is he taking advantage? It's R. fucking Kelly. What do you mean taking advantage? If you go to R. Kelly, I've been listening to R. Kelly since I was in fucking junior high, maybe middle school.
Me too.
For sure, if you know about R. Kelly, he talking about fucking.
Yep.
So if you're a fan of R. Kelly, you're a fan of fucking.
But I didn't know. You know, it's
Man, I wasn't even
Yeah.
having
For
sex
sure.
like that
bump and
with.
grind.
But
I was
you
about to say
missing
I
the
wasn't
point.
having
But
sex
I
like
did-
that
but
either.
I
I was
But I
skating.
did.
Well, I was
but
about to
did
say
know.
I didn't
But
know.
they
Was
got
he
through the
talking
songs.
about sex?
The songs,
Yeah, I knew that.
I don't
Yeah,
see. You
but I
was
wasn't
like,
having
hey.
sex like that. We was just
But
skating
that's not the
to it.
point.
We
You
was,
was-
you know,
But
We're
you know.
grinding to
But
it.
you knew what the fucking songs were about.
right?
And so if you're a fan of R. Kelly, you're a fan of fucking.
Nah, baby making,
Nah.
fucking baby making, all that good shit. Whatever you
What's the
want to say.
difference?
I'm just saying.
I
you
don't
know.
think you if you
All I
you don't
listen
have to
is
be a
I
fan of
believe I can
fucking.
fly.
'Cause I
How
wasn't
people-
even fucking like that. I
It's not.
wasn't.
It's not.
Whatever.
It's a lot of things you could be a
Like,
fan of. You could be a fan of a basketball player. That don't mean you could hoop.
I didn't say I didn't know how to have sex. I said I
Missing
wasn't
it.
having sex.
You're missing the point of what I'm saying.
Okay.
You don't have to be a pro at something or even great or even experienced to be a fan of something. If you're a fan of R. Kelly, you're a fan of fucking. Because all his music is about fucking.
That is
He
not
makes 1,000 different ways to talk about
What?
fucking. He said put a key in the ignition.
Ignition,
I know.
yeah.
Like how many more times he got to make songs about fucking?
But as a now that I'm older, I can say, okay, damn, yeah, he was really talking about just fucking. But back then, I'm
He was
really
talking
not.
about fucking in.
You know, but I'm not.
You just wasn't fucking.
I wasn't really.
Yes, you
You
was.
weren't paying attention. You was
You know what I'm saying? I
Yes,
wasn't
you
paying
was.
attention.
You
I was
just
just
be in
dancing.
there.
I was just, you know.
I was paying attention because I
I mean, it's certain songs, yeah.
Fucking thing. Fucking movie.
Because look, when Honey Love came out, I was at least maybe 12 or something.
Really?
What-
Honey
how-
Love was in Minister Society, right?
Wasn't that when
Yeah.
he was with
When
Oh
when-
yeah.
What's her
With
name?
With Kane and Jada.
and Jada.
No,
when they was fucking.
they was fucking. They were. They was fucking.
You know what? Sometimes people be like, Glasses, man, you just go so hard. That somebody tell me I go too hard for y'all, and I'm like, I go too hard on you. I'm like, that's just a lie. What I don't accept is silly shit. Some of these things be obvious.
It wasn't obvious then.
R. Kelly always talked about fucking.
But as I got older, yes. But when
No,
I
you
was
just started
younger,
fucking, so
I
it was
didn't.
different.
Okay.
You didn't,
I
you
wasn't
get what I'm saying?
thinking about.
You
Yeah.
knew he was talking about fucking, but you just wasn't fucking. And then the more you start fucking, the songs even start making more sense.
Then I'm like, oh, I like
Yeah,
this
you think
song.
about it like that.
You start-
Then I
because
started
all
liking
your
it.
I was about to say you don't have
Got
an R. Kelly
cracking.
playlist.
Because all your experiences, you be like, oh, this is what this nigga was talking about.
Right.
The key in that ignition.
Yes,
like,
all in
oh.
that ignition.
So if you're a fan of R. Kelly, you're a fan of fucking. Now, I'm not saying you,
Yeah.
when you first saw R. Kelly, we was fucking. I'm saying you's a nasty motherfucker if you listening like an R. Kelly.
Okay.
You have to be somewhat nasty as a human being to like R. Kelly. What? You have to be. He's just a nasty ass man. He's a really nasty motherfucker.
But that's not all his. He has a lot of
Every
other
sexual.
song.
Not every
Sexual.
song.
I believe I can fly.
We were
He wasn't
stepping.
talking-
We were stepping in the name of love.
Nigga, them is 13 years after he started his
It
career.
don't matter. Step in the name of love. Hey.
I don't know. He might have been talking about sex.
Stepping,
I'm
huh?
gonna step. If you don't
The
get
whole
that
night
pussy,
through.
the whole exactly. For sure, he was in the
whole night
studio.
through.
For sure, he was in the studio thinking of fucking.
he
when he
wasn't
was
talking
singing.
about
man.
dancing.
Yeah.
But
Y'all put them dancers in the video to make y'all think that's what he talking about. He said if you didn't give him no pussy, he was gonna step.
Wow.
Step,
No. No. Man.
Round and round, hit the back.
That's not what he said.
What he said.
I don't know, but I
All I'm
can't.
saying is, I just been thinking about that, and I was thinking like, okay, if you are Aaliyah in this situation, what do you look at a R. Kelly for? That's 28. Well, the guys your age, let's say if Aaliyah was pretty, I ain't gonna say she fast because I don't know if she was fucking, but Aaliyah looked the part. It was a lot of wine and a lot of pretty, advanced moves for that age. A lot of hips. She knew she had hips. So I don't think R. Kelly was her first. Rest in peace. Forgive me, Aaliyah, but I just don't think R. Kelly was Aaliyah's first.
You don't?
No.
Was he?
I'd probably bet on it.
So you think that if a woman knows how to wind her hips and stuff, that
She'd have
she
sex.
about that life?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm just asking.
I'm saying it's a confusing thing to invite sex in, because winding your hips is a very sexual thing. It's not really anything else. It's kind of the purpose of it, right? Dancing became an extension of different things, right? People dance sexually. Aaliyah was a person that danced sexually. You know, me and Aaliyah is the same age, so she danced sexually. I used to look at Aaliyah and be like, damn, Aaliyah's fuckable the whole time. We was the same age. So I know if I felt it, some old nigga felt it.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, what did she look at? Okay, if she made glasses at that time, right? If she made glasses at that time, I'd be trying to fuck. So I wonder, did she think like, damn, all these niggas want the same thing. This nigga gonna write my songs too.
Possible.
I don't
Like,
know.
what makes you succumb to giving R. Kelly pussy at 28 if you 14, 15? Okay, let's say you fucking. How old were you when you first had sex?
Them being
I
persistent.
was 17.
How old were you when you first had sex?
16, 14,
Okay,
16.
so let's say some girls, right? Some girls was young, 14. We remember a girl 14, 15, 16 now is fucking. Right? Some time ago, back in the day. Back in the day, nigga. I had sex back in the day. Okay, so 14, 15, 16, right? Guys want the same thing whether they are 14 or 44. Is her decision based off this nigga got a car? Like, why would it not be a thing? Let's say if you 15 and you want to have sex, and a nigga 15 want to have sex with you, a nigga 25 want to have sex with you. One nigga could pick you up in the car, another nigga pick you up on his handlebars.
It's gonna be how you mentally connect with that. For me, like how I'm mentally connecting with them. And so when I say like they wear you down or they're persistent, they're very charming or they're very like.
You don't think the economics play a role into this at all?
It can.
I mean,
but
they
not
are-
all. Not all the time. Some girls, I mean, shit, they like what they like. She might want the guy with the handlebars. Might be puppy love and shit. Or my other girl might be like, shit, I need more. Like,
Yeah,
I ain't
right.
getting shit over here. I ain't working whoop-de-whoop. Like, hey, mama ain't got shit. I need.
It was
I'ma go
never
hang out.
about what the person had. I mean, it was
So
about their
for a
sense.
woman,
They need
it's
to have
not-
sense.
For women, it's not about what a guy has.
What do you mean?
Huh.
It can't be. What do you mean?
I just think y'all lying.
When I was,
I just think y'all out.
I'm
why
gonna
do you
say
guys
that. I'm
think
gonna say
it's
that
a lie?
smooth.
Because it's. I mean, why do you think it's a lie?
Don't say why do I think it's a lie. Don't say why do I think
no, but
women
y'all-
care more than about a true connection versus what a man is earning and what he could provide. Don't ask why do I think you're lying when you say the first one matters.
For me, I have to definitely connect with you before
Don't-
any of
don't-
the
But
other
I-
stuff.
I-
All the other stuff is all
Let's
perks.
just have a real.
okay,
Let's have a real.
I
nigga
have to connect
conversation.
with you, but before I'm going to allow myself to connect with you, I'm going to make sure these other boxes are checked off.
Exactly.
That's true. Yes.
And that's all I'm saying. Because sometimes y'all just get into some shit and we finna just start lying.
Yes.
We just don't gotta start lying.
I have to
We
just
don't
be
gotta lie.
connected.
Like, we can keep it real at this table. Just like niggas look at girls. I don't know what niggas look at girls and see a big ass for. It really don't have no function and purpose. I think women are smarter than men. I've historically went on the record saying women are smarter than men. I say y'all mistake is treat men like they stupid.
So y'all looking at the women that have the big ass, but really not looking at the big ass, just looking at her because you want to fuck. But the ass makes you want to fuck, though, right?
So it's tricky, right? No. Yes and no. Because you'll fuck somebody with no ass.
But the pit, I'm talking, okay, like what you're looking at, say, on social media.
Well, I think women make quality decisions when they choosing because they start to care about everything outside of the person.
True.
Can this person provide for me?
Yep.
Does this person give me a ride to work? Simple things y'all make decisions on. Niggas don't ever think shit like that. Till like modern niggas. And then if a nigga do think some shit like that, we gonna call him a bum. Straight up, we gonna be like, man, you just bragging your bitch got a car and you hurt. Like, we gonna talk bad about you.
Right.
Which is kind of fucked up when you really think about it.
Right.
But I always think women made more quality decisions. So Aaliyah gave some pussy to the nigga that could write her a whole album that was a hit record, hit album, double platinum and shit.
They got married, right?
He loved her. He had to love. He married this girl. But fuck that. Before we can get that far, how did you get the pussy? Because he could write a fucking hit album.
Because his mental capacity is at that time, of a 15-year-old.
Yeah, probably he probably thought they was just, I don't know. Him and Aaliyah probably was more mature.
I think she was mature.
Right at 28, shit, Aaliyah probably was mature, more mature and everything. She was like, look, Robert.
Look,
Probably call
Robert.
cuz Robert and everything. Look, Robert. I hear Aaliyah now calling cuz Robert. Look, Robert.
Oh my god.
That's silly, Robert. You need to grow up. I can hear Aaliyah talking to Cuz right now, in my mind at least. But I think women make smarter decisions because we react off of simple things, right? It all goes into the innate idea of getting, impregnating somebody. Women who got wide hips look like they could have kids. Even if niggas not trying to have kids, that's the innate desire that you just refuse, but somehow you decide to go through with. You know what I mean? So I think I get why women make the decision. I get why Aaliyah decided to fuck with R. Kelly.
You trying to figure out why he decided to mess
What the
with her.
fuck was he thinking? That's why I think it has to be some level of insecurity. What could this, even if he not her first, let's say he was her second, because he for sure could have been her fifth. This motherfucker 14.
Right.
Ain't fuck that many niggas.
Right.
And she's a star. She on the road. You ain't fucking everybody. So let's say Rob was her third nigga. Let's say R. Kelly was her third nigga. What could she know? She don't know shit. She ain't got no fucking money. It gotta be his.
But he wants to be
own-
in control too, in that space too.
I'm not. I think most men want to be in control. Period.
Yeah, but you're saying you wouldn't want to fuck somebody that's inexperienced because you want them to know what
I can
is
control
is
her.
going
But
on.
that don't mean I can't control her.
Yeah.
Just because this 64 Impala got all these miles and I still control it. I can control the baddest car. It can have 1,000 horsepower. I'm gonna whoop it. I'm gonna whoop that whole. That motherfucker ain't.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey would be. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
if it don't
minding
have
my-
any, so if it
respecting
doesn't
my
have
mama.
any horsepower, you're gonna put it together, and that's what he wanted to do is put them,
Why? Why would you go through all that?
exactly. That
Like that's a
something's
brand
wrong.
new car. That's like taking a brand new car and then like let me rebuild this car. That's stupid. I'm gonna take a 2023 and unbolt.
Well, some
it and do all
people
the
they
bolts.
do feel like, oh, I can show them something, or like I can
Fuck,
have
is you a
them the
teacher?
way. That's what they think.
Hey, they want.
I can
Maybe
have
that's
them
hers
the way
alone.
I
Like,
want them to
did
do.
that. She
I
know
brought the
that
freak
because
out.
I did that.
Right.
That happened
Right.
to me. Somebody brought that out of me. I didn't know nothing about that. I was
Yeah,
a little
but
like,
is that really like? Is that okay? Six.
mean-
Let me ask you, Six. I wouldn't be bragging if I made somebody suck my dick that never sucked my dick. Now that's just me, cause she ain't know shit. The first time I remember a girl gave me some head, it was the first time. It was horrible. The last thing I wanted to do was go tell some nigga I taught her she sucked my dick first, and it was so bad. It was like teeth. It was bad, and teaching her was frustrating. You're too fucking grown to be teaching you how to suck a penis. You are 23. You mean tell me you ain't sucked nobody dick?
Probably
I mean, that
didn't.
might have been
takes-
it. It might-
yeah.
his thing might have been
takes
she
time.
the first one. I'm the first one.
I
yeah.
understand that, but I think that's my point. That's rooted in a natural shit, right? Being somebody's only and first. You know what I mean? It's weird to me, but I think that's the order, the natural. My intellect makes me soar past standard things like that shit. Like, oh, this is her first. Nah, it's mine. I could be her 100th and nigga, it's mine now. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. I feel like my game that strong, my shit is strong enough. I could have been your 1200 nigga, bitch. I'm your 1200 nigga, and you gonna act the way I want you to act. I ain't finna make you do nothing. You gonna get down because that's what I want. Or I might want you to be yourself to see where I'm at in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But again, that's also some nigga that be thinking and reading and
And
building his
different levels
mind
of
up and not
security.
drinking and not smoking, nothing to get out his own mind. Like I just play games with my mind all the time. I love challenges. So it's different. I just don't know. I don't know. Why the fuck would you want to teach somebody how to have sex?
It's
That
a
just seems
control.
weird.
Power control.
Yeah.
And
It seemed like it would be more
Security.
controlling if
Yeah,
you make
that
self-esteem. Like, you know what I mean? He might have low self-esteem.
That's what I'm
Right.
That's the
Despite
point.
him being R. Kelly,
Yeah.
like
That's what I think.
so
Yeah.
to us, it's like that's
R.
R.
Kelly,
Kelly,
but
but
to him,
in
he
his
like,
head,
I'm
he
R.
like he
Kelly.
the same weird dude that he might have
Weird
been when he was
dude.
12.
That's
Right.
what I'm thinking, Six.
Right.
Ain't that crazy?
That's how
If
it.
I'm R. Kelly, I'm letting these bitches go out on her. Bitch, get up out of here, bitch. See if you got a nigga. See if you find a nigga better than me.
Right.
I'm trying to let him go. Get off your leash, bitch. Get up out. Push out of here. Get up out of here. When I came to that studio, I'd have had bitches all in my face and shit. I'd be like, bitch, Glasses Malone or R. Kelly. Make your choice, bitch. You can get up out of here with this nigga.
But that's a
You can
different
throw your
level
life
of
away with this crib,
self-esteem,
nigga. Or you can fuck with me, R. Kelly. That's how I would be.
Alright, Kelly.
I'm Robert Kelly.
Right.
This is Glasses Malone. This crib nigga gonna throw your life away, bitch. He's gonna throw. Bitch, I'm Robert Kelly. Bitch, this nigga ain't got. Bitch, I had more platinum records than this nigga in the first 2 days.
Wow.
But he's still insecure enough to where the bitches can't look. The women cannot look up at you. That shit is crazy that you could still be that insecure and you be Robert fucking Kelly.
So and they can't look up at. So if you guys in here and they in here, they can't look at you.
No, like a pimp.
They just look like
That's
this.
why I always
That's
say.
what I was saying, like a pimp.
But that don't mean a pimp
I'm
means
saying.
you gotta pay to make them look up.
Oh, okay. See,
So
I
that's
don't be
the
knowing
thing.
shit about.
So they can suck your dick when you pay them. They can look in your eyes when you pay them, but not before then.
Okay.
But even pimps is insecure. You worry about somebody knocking your bitch. Man, I'm gonna let this bitch go. If she come back, it's truly my bitch.
Some pimps like that.
That's because it's a real.
It's a real
So
pimp.
what I'm saying, so like with Robert Kelly, like this is R. Kelly. How could this nigga, and that's what I think. It's not. He is insecure. That's what make you act like that. I'd be out of control. If I was R. Kelly, man, I'd be turning bitches around. Feel me? What? Bitch is 16.
Yeah.
Bitch, you is.
Because he didn't really, because he never,
You don't need me.
he didn't date anyone or deal with anyone like on his stature, like where they had the same.
He for sure is fucking them too, though.
Who?
They're just not telling right now. They ashamed.
They
Oh,
ashamed,
some of
so
them.
they not saying
Yeah,
that
he's
they
fucking a lot of them.
think he was.
For
I
sure.
think he was.
I know
too.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I think he
I
was.
know
too.
some,
I
so.
don't think he was.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was.
But they
the
just wasn't
younger
gonna
one.
eat shit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But I'm not mad at that. If
I'm
you
not
want Keisha
either.
Cole to eat shit and this Keisha Cole not gonna eat shit, and then this little 20-year-old Dane girl will eat shit, and I like you to eat shit, I'm gonna get the one that's gonna eat shit.
Because he want the power. He want the power. I got power over her.
Yeah, but is that really power?
To him, that's
to
power.
him. It has
For
to be.
somebody to eat your shit, how is that?
How do you like that?
How
How could
is that
you
not
even
power
see?
though? That's a lot of power and control.
I
Like,
just don't feel that's
here's
powerful.
a plate of. It's not.
Dude, she did what I said.
But for
God damn,
him,
you don't even like
not for
yourself
you, but
enough
for
to not
him,
eat shit?
it's enough
I would
for
feel
him.
so miserable. I'd be like, oh, I thought I had something. This bitch is crap. If I did that to a girl, she ate my shit, I would never talk to her
But that's
again.
why they wasn't really like in relationships with them.
Yes,
they were
he was.
just
He was in a relationship with all of them. They were all his girls.
Were they all living together?
They
they were
lived
his
together.
girls or his things.
What do you mean? That don't. nigga,
They
They were
weren't-
all living under his roof. Right?
Yeah, what do you mean? They was all his women. See, this is.
I don't know
this is the
how
thing.
that could be your woman and she's eating shit and
'Cause
she's
maybe you like
over
your
here
woman
not
eating shit.
and
If you was Kevin Gates' girl, he want you to piss in his mouth.
Mm.
I mean, you think a girl be like, I'm not gonna be in a relationship with Kevin Gates. He want me to piss in his mouth. Some girls might be like, oh, that's kind of kinky, and kiss him after it, and they spit and piss back in each other's mouth and shit. That's their thing. But she might feel powerful. He might feel powerful.
Can't take this.
I just thought about that. What, you know what I'm saying?
would you
Is that any different?
would you piss in his mouth?
Who do you really like? She like Nas.
Would you piss in his mouth, bro?
Nas like, look,
Piss
Britt.
in his
Nas
mouth.
said, Britt, look. Nas said,
Nasty
Nas
Nas
is
says
like,
piss in
nasty
his mouth.
Nas says piss in his mouth.
Nasty Nas.
And then
Nasty
reference
Nas,
himself
no,
in
piss
third
his
person.
mouth. I can't kiss him after that though, but I might piss him.
What did he want you to kiss him?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
It's
I
your
ain't doing that.
piss.
I don't give a fuck.
See, I
I'm
would
not.
piss in a girl's mouth and kiss her. Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna kiss.
It
I'm
depends
not
if I
gonna
liked
kiss
her.
him.
Oh my
But I
god.
probably, yeah, Nasty Nas.
That's not like piss on me, Britt. I just think you so gorgeous.
Like, okay, daddy.
He just bathed in your shower, nasty Nas.
I be like, okay, you
The
like
golden shower.
it?
He want a Britt golden shower.
I never.
A
She
Britt
with
shower.
it. She like, yeah.
For sure she gonna piss on you.
I'm not kissing him now.
I'm saying I don't know if R. Kelly was kissing him with shit. Like, he probably was. 'Cause
He probably
Rob
was.
nasty as fuck.
He probably like, let me taste more.
Yeah.
Let me taste more.
That's what I'm saying. Is that power at that point?
I mean,
Like, what if he ate it with her?
maybe it's just some
What-
nasty shit going on. I think it's just some nasty shit going on. Here, you want a little shit?
What if Cuz cut it with a knife and gave to her and then ate something himself? And they shit.
Get that.
No.
Chicken.
and they shared it. They had shit and chicken.
Oh. Shit on a shingle for.
But it was like it was served like mashed potatoes. Shit and chicken.
I cannot, bro. This is so much.
But he had diarrhea and he had gravy.
That is disgusting.
Come on, G, man.
It's ridiculous.
That's cuz it's not me. That's cuz it's not me. That's not me.
Okay, the hope.
That ain't right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so in the same breath, Kevin Gates could say, "You're so beautiful, I want you to piss on me." R. Kelly might say, like, "Look, if you really want, I'm R. Kelly. I am the king of R&B, and I really need my women to be down with me to show me I need you to do something that nobody else can make you do."
They don't have any self-esteem. No one has self-esteem.
I don't think nobody do. That's my problem.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not buying that shit.
Like,
18,
it's
17,
like,
19,
come on,
20,
man,
30.
this is crazy.
I'm not eating nobody's shit. Listen, I had the greatest crush in history. Right now, Regina King is the greatest, finest woman to the world to me. Regina King, fine mother. I love this lady.
Yes.
She couldn't give me these shit ever. I don't know if I would eat. I'm lying. I wouldn't eat no shit for
You
sure.
eating her shit?
No,
Gee.
I wouldn't eat Regina King shit ever.
Oh, well, what you lying about?
I was gonna say I wouldn't eat her pussy, but that's just a lie.
Yeah,
that's a lie.
I put her whole foot in my mouth. I put her whole foot in my mouth, girl. Her whole foot. But I was saying, like, the women that I think is the greatest, I still wouldn't do these things at no age.
Right.
So I don't believe it's a fact that they were immature young. They were desperate to be around R. Kelly. See, the thing is, this is what I realized about being a Mac, right? When you a Mac. Women that are desperate to be around you will do anything to be around you. I don't think it's you preying on them. I think we having the wrong conversations, right? We saying, why are the R. Kelly and R. Kellys of the world, the Elvis Presleys of the world, why are they looking at underage women?
Right.
Right? They're insecure. Whatever they're insecure about is irrelevant. But when you think about the Aaliyahs of the world and why they're looking up to it, why would they want to sleep with R. Kelly? They're actually making quality decisions. Theirs is rooted in some real shit. It's R. fucking Kelly.
Right.
What was he thinking? One of them girls looked like a little boy. Little Dom looked like a little boy. She used to dress like a little boy. No, they made her dress like Brett.
Yeah, she was just like a little boy. That's right.
Right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you fuck with her? I get why they would fuck with R. Kelly. R. Kelly, the greatest thing happened. R. Kelly better than those.
Well, he fuck with her because she gonna do whatever it is that he want her to do. That's why he fucks with all of them.
Yeah, but what more could you want him to do besides give you some pussy and cook some food?
He
Apparently
want a
shit.
lot of right. She want a lot of
pissing
shit.
and all kind
But
of
is
shit.
it wrong if your mind is crazy and you can get people to do what you want them to do, but to be around you? Is that really wrong? If your mind, let's say your mind is crazy. Let's say you a nigga who like people that burn themselves. You want every girl you deal with to get to fuck with you, they gotta brand themselves. I want them to brand them. I'm branding a G right here. G. You want me to give you this dick? Brand a G on your arm. Am I wrong or are they wrong for branding themselves?
Damn.
Like you could say Glass. Why am I,
I mean,
sick?
if
Because
they
I think that shit
decide,
is tight.
that
Like,
they
y'all
want
all
to
my
fucking get branded, that's on them. That's like if you say, that's
Just
a tattoo.
get a tattoo.
Shit. Fuck it, same shit.
So that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I think the legal age of consent, I understand the conversation, but then once you look at the true ages of when he met those girls on that show, all of those girls, except one who lied and said
about
she
her
was of age, right? So all the girls on that show, none of the girls on tape was even, they wasn't involved, but all the girls that was in the show was all of age. They want the whole show to make me look at R. Kelly crazy. I knew R. Kelly was crazy the first time I heard him. He talked about fucking on every song. Then he made another album that he talked about fucking. Then he made another album where he talked about fucking. Then he made another album when he talked about fucking. I thought he was a pervert when I was young. I'm like, this nigga love fucking. He don't even. He just disguised ways to talk about fucking.
He sure did.
Right,
Yeah.
but my question to them is, I knew he was fucked up. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
They
It
didn't know.
was R. Kelly.
It was R. Kelly.
I ain't never like that. If
That's
Jesus
crazy.
came down, forgive me. I know we love Jesus. We both love Jesus. God came and said, "Hey, Glass, I need you to eat this shit. We gonna have a problem. I need you to eat this shit." Jesus died on the cross for y'all niggas sin.
Right.
I wouldn't eat a plate of shit to save y'all life. God said, "Hey, Glass, you need to eat this plate of shit to save all of humanity." Y'all be some dead motherfuckers. You dying together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We
Oh
dying
my God.
together.
Your ass is crazy.
Cold
It's the
game.
truth.
Dang.
I just was thinking.
Mm-mm.
That's all. Y'all could think I'm crazy.
That's fucked up though. Like I want to know what was said in court. Like how he got. I don't know how he got charged. Because now that you put it that way.
Because he didn't get charged for messing with girls. He didn't get charged for messing with underage girls. One of
Yeah.
the charges. The other charges were mafia charges. They said he was running a criminal enterprise of, I don't quite know what the crime was. It was really bullshit. It was really bullshit, honestly. That's the whole point.
What is this?
What?
What did I become?
Yeah, that's interesting. They hit him with all them types of
That's
charges.
crazy.
Yeah. That's what he got convicted of.
All conspiracy type.
Mafia charges.
Yep. Stuff
But
they
that's
really don't
because
have
it was
to
so